Okay, so we're recording. So what is today? March 28th, which means we're almost at the end of March. Um, and we have a lot happening in August. And we are still planning to do team calls every Sunday, except for next week is Easter. We're going camping again. So we're
Oh,
not doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Um, so every Sunday night, 8:15 Eastern, we'll hop on a call just to kind of check in. 2 months ago in February, well, a month ago, when we did the Team Cup, I feel like everybody who plugged in, like we had pretty much all of us got on a call every Sunday night. And I think it worked really well because I think it all just kept us all in touch a lot better. We all had a really great month. And I would like to kind of keep that momentum going and keep that energy going and kind of move, keep doing what we did in February with a few tweaks. So,
Mhm.
um, what's happening in April? We've got two groups that we can be inviting to. So when you're sending out your invitations, you've got two options for what you can say to people. So the first group is, well, group is our Rock Your Life group. And that is, the new posts are going to start on August. No, no, I keep saying August. April 5th. I did that in the live video too. I was like, no. April 5th, and that's a Monday. So I'm just telling people, hey, I have a new group starting in April. And then I start to talk to them. And then from there, I figure out which group is going to be better for them. So April 5th is going to be our start of the new posts in our group, but get them in anytime if they want to like come into that group. I'm trying to get people into that group who have a challenge pack or at least Beachbody on Demand. The
Mhm.
other option is Melissa's group. She's starting that on April 12th, which is the next Monday.
Okay.
So what she said in the team page today was she's going to start making posts on the 7th, which is, I guess, Wednesday. So try and get people in by then. And what that is they can either come in with, ideally they'd come in with a clean week package. And what that is a 7-day Shakeology sampler. And with that, they actually get access to the Clean Week workout program, which is Megan Davies, who did MBF. She did this like, it's kind of like a, Beachbody designed it because so many coaches were doing like a 7-day Shakeology group or, a clean eating group or, so basically what you get with that is you get a meal plan, you get 7 workouts, and you get 7 samples of Shakeology. So it's like a sneak peek into what a challenge group is. And so,
Mhm.
sorry, I like haven't talked all day. um, so it basically gives people that feeling of like, this is what it looks like to, go in on your nutrition and do the workouts and drink your Shakeology every day. And so then in addition to that, Melissa's doing a push-up challenge in that group. So people are going to have all of that information from Beachbody. They're going to have their Shakeology. If they don't want to do that, that's okay. They can still join that group and just do the push-ups, but they're going to be exposed to it. And maybe partway through the week, they're going to be like, that actually sounds really good. Maybe I do want to do that. So then we can get them set up with, Clean
Mm.
Week. We can get them the workouts. We can get them the meal plan. We can get them Shakeology. So that's an option. And then once people are done with that, what we've been doing for the last 2 months that Melissa's been doing these free groups is I've been inviting everybody into our community, and ideally saying, let's get you set up with this challenge pack. This is going to be like the best value. This is like the total wellness package. Let's get you into our next group and kind of keep the momentum going. So that is how that's going to work. So what I've created in our team page is like that April post. And what's going to be happening is in the comments for the month of April, I tagged everybody. So if anybody comments in there or if I post something on that in the comments of that post, you should get notified in your Facebook notifications that something new has come up in that post. And that's going to be information about things that are coming up in the month of April. So I posted a bunch of like, basically, this is what I'm sending to people. I'm saying, this is the invite that I'm sending out, which is basically we have a group in April. Can I send you some information? When they want information, I've listed out everything that I'm giving them in the message. Um, and there's also some information about like if you wanted to invite somebody to check out coaching, how I'm doing that, what I'm sending them, what resources I'm sending them. And then what else is happening in there? Okay, so then the April group is so the posts for that. So right now, Megan and Brittany are helping me schedule posts for that. And so all of those will be up and ready to go. And then Melissa's group starts on the 12th. So I think that's all the information that's in that post so far. But it's just make sure you're checking into that page. If you don't have notifications turned on for that page, make sure that you go, if you go to the group, go to the upper right hand corner, there's the 3 dots. You'll get a little option for notifications, and that it's almost like a menu that drops down. Make sure you set your notifications to all, because a lot of times I think on default it's just highlights. So make sure your notifications for that group are set to all so you don't miss anything, because Facebook might decide not to send it to you. And then you miss something that is either upcoming or, information for the group. So that is what's happening starting in April. We still have 3 days left in the month for anybody still working towards hitting Success Club, which, just a reminder, as a new coach, Success Club 6 is you get 2 points for every package, and every time you help somebody get set up with a package, that's about it. Basically, it's a minimum of $40. So you would cover your Shakeology when you hit Success Club, which is really great. I know Brittany hit Success Club in her first month, which was awesome. Evan's at Success Club. I am at Success Club 9. Rosie, you're at 2. Awesome. And I think Ronnie's at 2. This is just off the top of my head, unless something has changed since the last time I looked. So just a reminder, the other thing is that I want to talk about again, because I know that there are new people. In Tony's group, there's that Icon 10X or 35X. That is, when Tony first started doing that, it's been like probably 2 years. He started it out as 10X, and the goal for that was to get 10 new people on a free trial of Beachbody On Demand every month. And the reason he set it up that way, and it's actually really helped build like my volume, like other coaches, we've helped build our volume and our kind of like recurring residual income every month. Just because when you get people if you get 10 people a month started on Beachbody On Demand trial, even now, because the price has gone up. So it used to be you'd get $14 every time somebody ordered their quarterly Beachbody On Demand, or you had somebody go and, their free trial expired and they got charged. So over time, 10 people a month, if all 10 people stay on that, that's $140 a month. That's your Shakeology, just from free trials of Beachbody On Demand. And it helps you kind of build that additional residual income. So it's not all just about the challenge packs and Shakeology. Like, we're here to help people with whatever solution that they need so that they can get the best thing for them, because everybody's needs are different. Some people can't drink Shakeology for whatever reason, or they don't want it, or maybe they want Energize and, Beachbody On Demand, or, whatever the perfect combination is for them. We want to figure out what that perfect combination is for them, where they see the value. We can get them into our groups. We can get them going. We can get them part of the community, and help them start reaching their goals. So with the Icon 35X, there's a list of like everything that gets you points. And so don't forget, like when you hit Success Club 5, you get 5 points. When you hit Success Club 10, I think you get 10 points or 5 points. Anyway, you get more, you get points for that, but you can't hit that, just hitting Success Club and doing nothing else each month. It's designed so that you are also working on helping people with multiple different solutions. So you get points for bars, Energize, 3-day refresh, all of these different things. 300 Club, which over time, as you start building up this volume and you get people ordering every month and you make, all these different little sales every month, or every week, you're going to build that volume, and that translates to dollars. Like when you hit 300 club in a week, like you've got a pretty good paycheck coming. So that's a goal, is just to help bolster your income with this, because everybody, I don't want you putting in all this work just for 3 challenge packs a month. I don't want you working your butt off just to make $140 a month. That's, in any other industry, unless you're selling like super high end cars or houses, if you make 3 sales a month, you're not doing very much. So I don't want you just to focus on just hitting Success Club. Like, focus on getting people free trials, focus on getting people set up with, a sampler of Shakeology or a cleanse or some bars, and all of the different options, so that they see what is available. And then, in sales and marketing, it's called, I think it's called like second sales or something like that. But basically, like, if you already have a customer who loves, something, whether they just got energized or they got Beachbody On Demand, the people who are already your customers are way more willing to try something new because they already love what they've tried so far. So if you have customers who maybe they just have Beachbody On Demand, see if, maybe they want to try Energize for a month, or see if they want to try Shakeology for a month. Like, those are the people you can, you can build up your income, not just with new people, but with people who've already purchased something from you, because they're going to be a little bit easier to, like, they're more willing to try new things because they are hopefully already love what they've seen. So that's a 35x, and it's new sales that you've worked on. So like, it's not like your random aunt who, is on your customer list and, signed up for the free trial and then canceled it and then like randomly buys Energize. Like, you can't count that on the 35x. It has to be something like you talk to them, they purchase because of something that you did. So do make sure that you are keeping that 35x in mind too. And you get a shirt, which is pretty cool. I like the shirt that I'm wearing now. Like, it's an icon shirt. Pretty sure all of my tank tops right now are from, the 35x. But it's a really, really, really important way to grow your business as well. Rosie, you have any questions? Rosie the trooper who's on.
Sorry, I'm eating.
That's okay.
No, I just, like, literally this month has been crazy for me. So I've been messaging people, but not as much. And so next month I'm going to pick it back up. But there's been a few people who are going to purchase. And then, like, one of them is in the process of selling their house. And then one broke their foot. And then it's just been like, yeah, every single person I've talked to, it's been like, whoo.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it happens to me. And with that, the more conversations you have going, you're still going to have people every single month who do that, but it's not going to be as, you're not like holding on to that one person to purchase and then that one person says no. So the more conversations you can have, I mean, like, I don't even know how many conversations I have going right now, but like, I lose track in my inbox just because so many people, and I'm following up with people. Well, besides like following up with the people that I've been talking to for the past 4 years, I'm following up with people from the free group from February. I'm following up with people that I invited just generally in February. I'm following up with people from the free group in March, plus the free group in February, plus just extra invites I've sent out, plus my list of like people who are interested who I check back with every month. So like, when you have all those people and, people will pop in and say, yeah, send me info, and people will ghost you, and different people will say yes, like, you'll get those. I have so many people I have a girl who she got Beachbody On Demand and Energize and bars. And like a year ago, she's like, I want to do this. And then like everything happened. And for the last year, like I check in with her once a month and she's like, yeah, I'm ready. Oh no, just kidding. I can't. Or yeah, I'm ready. Oh, my car just broke down. So it's been in the store every single month with this girl. So like finally this month she decided that it was time. But yeah, I mean, just more, and I don't want to say like just have more conversations. Like I don't want you just to like go crazy with the conversations to the point where it gets you where you're getting burnt out on it. Like make sure
Yeah.
you're having quality conversations, but enough that you are, you know, you have enough people that you're talking to.
Hmm.
So I don't ever want you to think that the answer is always just working more. Like, don't do that,
Hmm.
because I did that for a long time. And yeah, I got results, but I also got really burnt out. So now
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what that good balance is and like pass that on, as far as like, don't do what I did, do what I'm trying to do.
Hmm.
um, but I truly believe that it's all about the energy that you put out. Um, and when you, um, so like for me, like we're all women, like we all have a cycle every month. There's a time during your month when you have more energy, and there's a time during the month when you don't want to talk to anybody, and that's okay. And when you have the energy to talk to people, send out as many messages as you can, and then be okay with not talking to anybody for a couple days. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm going to tell you, it's been such a weight off of my shoulders to allow myself just to be like, okay, I'm I am totally happy with the number of conversations that I had when I had the energy. Now I don't have the energy. I'm not going to send out new messages, but that it just so happens that every month that I've allowed myself to do this, I'll have all these conversations. And then as I'm sitting there, like not actively reaching out to people, I have people come to me at that time. And I don't know if it's the energy
Mm.
that I put out that I'm like, okay, I'm ready to just receive the fruits of the effort that I put out. But it has happened the last couple months. I've had several people just reach out to me, which rarely happens in the past. But I think it's like, I don't know, I believe in like, the intentions, and like when you manifest like the energy that you put out. So when you're
Hmm.
actually putting out energy of, I'm releasing all of this, I've done the work that I set out to do, I'm taking a break, I'm taking care of myself, you're still going to receive from that. And it's happened for me for a couple of months. So as long as you put the work in and then put it down and allow it to work in your favor, basically, I bet you will have the same success in that realm, as long as you do actually have quality conversations, and a good amount of them. So try that if that works, because right now I'm like all in the sending out the messages energy. And in a couple of weeks I won't be, and it'll be okay. um I think what else is happening. um hmm I think that is, oh, I did want to talk to you about a little bit about recruiting just for a minute. So again, I know we have brand new coaches who are going to watch the replay, um and there are a couple people who are starting to build a team, and I'm like, so I know Evan and Jenny, and I think Evan's got a couple more people who sort of just signed on as like working coaches. But I want to let you know that to truly build a business that is long-term sustainable, that is going to get you the residual income, you have to start building a team of people who are working, because there's a limit on the number of people that you can sign up each month without going crazy. Like, $140 a month isn't going to pay your mortgage. So to actually start earning the income to make this feasible, if you want it to be a full-time career, or if not, just to cover whatever expenses you want it to cover, but truly helping other people get started as a coach, and don't worry about like, what do I do when I get a coach? Like, I'll help you. um but building a team of other people who want to work this business and who are bringing in volume and helping other people, it's like multiplying yourself. So say you help 3 people a month, but also say that you have 4 or 5 coaches all helping 3 people a month. You're basically duplicating yourself, and you in your own personal team, you're helping 15 or 20 people a month just because you have helped these other people get started as a coach. And so you duplicate yourself, and then that volume starts to come in. And when you hit emerald and you hit diamond and you get the team cycle bonuses, that income, I mean, because this month, or sorry, not this month, this week, so I think my paycheck was almost $400 this week between my 2 combined accounts, but my team cycle bonus was almost $200 just because of what you guys are doing. And that's the kind of, I mean, that was $200 this week that I didn't do a single thing for except for help you guys get started. And when you start to see your own team building that kind of income, building that kind of, volume, and that's just, it's not just from new sales. That's like from, I've got discount coaches who are ordering, and, you guys probably have discount coaches or whoever, or, maybe sales that you make, but it's from discount coaches, from, working coaches, from non, just customers. All of that volume rolls up. And so when you start to build a team and you start to have like different levels, and people are ordering and reordering and new orders and all that, like that's the best way to build your business. Because again, like, you can only send out so many messages yourself, and you can only make so many. I mean, some people are amazing and they make a ton of sales, but over time, building a business of other people who are, learning how to run this business successfully, when they start to build their own teams and they start to be leaders and build up new leaders, that's when that residual income really, really, really starts to make an impact. So I just want to remind you and encourage you that anybody who you get into the accountability group, give them a couple weeks, invite them to check out the coaching video. Get them in a conversation with me, get them in a conversation with Tony or Melissa, or, whoever that you think that they would resonate with, and see if it's for them. And if it's not for them, maybe it will be in 3 years, who knows? Like Megan and I have been talking she's brand new, just like last week on Monday, she signed up on Monday. We've been talking for like 3 years. Same thing with Ronnie. Like Ronnie was a discount coach for like 3 years before she finally decided. So don't give up on anybody. I think that's all I have for now, but make sure you're checking the message thread in that post is the most important thing for April, because that will give us all of the information. I'll pass on everything that I know. If we have special calls, if there's anything like, I guess I could post like the recording from Tony's call there. I'll post everything of importance will go there. And this replay will be there as well. I'm thinking it doesn't matter, because if it's there, you'll find it there. Oh dear. Okay. So that's kind of it. No call next week because it's Easter. And it's good to unplug, and it's good to take time for your family. So we're not going to be doing a call on Easter. That's it. Rosie, any?
No, I think that was it.
Doing good. How's your mom on Shakeology? She doing good?
Yeah, she likes it. And so she just ordered the salted one, because she's like me. We eat freaking dark chocolate sea salt caramels like all the time.
Hey,
that's my
whatever.
weakness. So now I'm excited to try that with the chocolate Shakeology, and then maybe that will.
Yeah, I put unsweetened cocoa powder in mine. It's sweet. It is a very sweet flavor. So
Yeah,
the unsweetened cocoa powder cuts that super sweetness a little bit. So that's what I do.
Okay, I'll have to try that.
It's really good. I know. Or I make like I've been making like little smoothies out of it. I mean, not a smoothie, like a smoothie bowl.
The bowl, I saw your bowls. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. So I've been making those too. Because I have some left over from whenever they released it a little bit at, they had like, I don't, it was like less than 12 hours it sold out at Christmas. But they like right at New Year's or Christmas, they released it for just like a hot second.
Oh,
I still have some left from there, but
hmm, nice.
yes. The other thing, now that I'm thinking about it, another fun thing that you can do is if you wanted to order like an extra box of it, you can like sell little packages of it and be like, hey, like if like make your own little kind of weekender kit for people. Like one salted
Oh,
caramel, one other flavor of their choosing. If you have like a sampler box, be like,
hmm,
$12, you get 2 packs of Shakeology and a stick of Energize, and I ship it to you, you know?
that's a good idea.
hmm And then, you can do PayPal or Venmo or whatever you choose. But then it
Hmm.
gets it like in people's hands and they can try it next time it launches. You're like, hey, did you like, keep track of it. Hey, did you like that salted caramel? It's coming out again. Or, maybe this is like a big, sometimes they make a lot and it's around for a while. Like sometimes they do that at the holidays and it's around for a long time. Um,
Hmm.
so, if you send them out to people and they like it and you're like, hey, like it's still available if you want to get it, or whenever they do, sorry, dog hair. Whenever they do another release, you can be like, hey, if you liked it, it's coming back. Because I actually had somebody buy, she missed out at the holidays, the salted caramel, and I had a box. She's like, I really wanted that. I'm like, I have a box. I could just sell it to you. So I sold it to her for like the coach price and just shipped it to her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, if people want it, like that's always an option too. Of
Hmm.
anything. If anybody wants something, I'm like, yes, I'll just put it in the mail to you if you want to just, buy whatever that I have if it's not available. So that's a thought. And that's also something that you can just do anyway. Like, run a week where you're like, this week I'm doing, I don't know, a Memorial Day weekend package, and you can buy, put it together for them, put it in a little thing. I get these little, these are just like little, like 8x11 mailers. They're little polyvinyl mailers. This is like maybe $10 on Amazon. All kinds of cute little colors. Um, and I have a stamps.com account. And so I just print out shipping labels from my computer
Oh,
and
wow.
just tape them on. Yeah. And you just load money in there and it's like $3 or $4 to ship like 2 packets of Shakeology and a couple things.
Hmm.
So that's something that you can do for people. Um, yeah, that's all my creative thoughts for the moment. I'm just trying to think what else I do. Um, yeah, I have a ton of samples, and I just basically like, and same thing for like new coaches, new customers. I'll put together like a little packet, and Megan and Brittany, I know I haven't sent yours out yet, but I have your printed labels on my desk. But I'll put together like a little welcome package. I'll write a nice little note. I'll be like, hey, welcome, or, whatever. Send them a couple samples of something other than they ordered so they can try different stuff. And
Mm,
that kind of, builds, they can try it and then they can be like, oh, I really like that lemon energize, or, I really like the vegan or the, cafe latte Shakeology. And it gives people another option so they don't have to order a whole bag to see if they like it.
mhm.
So yeah, I guess that's it. I literally don't have anything else, I don't think. But keep checking the message thread in the group and our chat, and any updates will be updated there. Okay, very good.
Sounds good.
All right, have a great week. Remember, totally doable. If you're aiming for Success Club for the month, we still have a couple days. A lot can happen. I've in the past, I've literally sold 3 challenge packs in a day, the last day of the month, and hit Success Club. It's doable. So do some good, like get some really good interaction posts out, do a transformation post, talk about the group, message everybody, say, hey, I don't know if you've seen my posts or my stories, but it's important to make those posts and do the stories so that you can say, I don't know if you've seen. And then people are like, oh, I haven't seen. And then they start watching your stuff more. So you can do it. All right.
All right.
Very good. Have a good night.
All right. Night.